Welcome back to Stasis, Geek. Put this date in your diaries. February the 8th. But why? What's going on in February the 8th? February the 8th is going to show us a lot what's going on with Disney because their first quarter earnings come out. And investors, analysis, everybody else, every reporter is going to be going on this because Bob is back. And when Bob came back, at the moment it's a 23% drop on their share price, I believe it is what people are reporting. So it's maybe tomorrow, maybe lower. Next day, maybe higher. But it's when he came back, we were up there. Then it got to there, and it's just gone a little bit. And they must be, reeling over that Avatar got to 2 billion. Because otherwise, Disney would be beeping themselves in the best way possible. But I think this is going to show you. Now, there's a lot of fake, and I call it fake, investor news out there for Disney. Because they're all saying, 2023 is going to be the time to buy Disney share. Because the stock can go only one way. Well, it was going only one way. And the only way was down. Down, down, down. So, we've got the report. We've got, apparently, when this report comes out, there's going to be mass redundancies. Mass laying offs. So, what does that tell you about what's going on and actually what's going to be told? Well, if this actually happens, they're just going to balance the books because it looks better for the share price. Because you've just got rid of all that staff. It's going to go up. But this is quite interesting for us. And why that? Because I don't care about they earned, 200 million or it was 200 billion. All I care about is what they're making. And at the moment, Disney is absolutely making trash. Avatar has saved them big time because everything they do at the moment is trash. And I think it is apparent on why. Because me, you guys who love all this have stopped. And why have I said stopped? Stop buying. Now, I'm not going to go with the twit twats that go shout the loudest because they thought the last Bad Batch episode was amazing. Andor was amazing. All the Marvel, whatever phase we're on now, was amazing. Miss Marvel was amazing. Naomi was amazing. Nobody's watching it. Yeah? And nobody is buying in to the toys. Why? Because Hasbro, unfortunately, relies heavily on Disney. Because I'm guessing most of their market was Star Wars. And I've stopped buying. So a lot of other people have stopped buying. And they are going to be losing a quarter, it is reported, of their staff. Why would that be if people love these franchises? If these franchises are good. So the people who were shouting, I said, because that's what they do, is they, oh my God, I need to be part of the crowd. Okay, then buy into it. What? Do you buy the comics, the action figures, the cards? No, I'm on Twitter. I've got my thumbs ready to have a go at somebody who goes, oh my God, I didn't like it. Oh my God, you're a bigot. You, sir, didn't like that episode. Oh. That's what it is. It's the people And anybody with a clear sense of what's going on understands that, especially Disney, and it's across the board. So this is why this February the 8th is important, because it's probably going to show which way they've got to deliver. Yeah, because if you like, people were buying, you started changing everything, and then everybody just went meh, crap. It's rubbish. We don't actually want to buy into this. You can't have your share price there and then your share price there, and it's just gone up there because you changed your CEO. No. So redundancies happen. What's going to happen? Because it's got to be creative. It's not going to things. And I forgot the guy's name who's going to. It's in March. Going to go to the board to get a seat on the board. I think I'll go back to one of my old episodes. It's probably on here. That if that happens, Nelson Pletz, isn't it? Whatever. So he's going for the fight. He's fighting. Yeah. Because he doesn't care what's being made. It's if people are invested into it. You can't just up. What's been reported earlier is you got to up the price of your tickets, up the price of your drinks, all your food, all your beverages, or you've got to now pay extra for this ride, blah, blah, blah. We're now putting you on a schedule. I do not want to go to Disneyland and actually have to go, I'm here by schedule. Okay, we've got to go to this ride now. Got to go to that ride now. Oh, I've got to book in for lunch that I booked 6 months ago in that restaurant. Is everybody hungry? No. Oh, damn it. We've got to be there in 5 minutes. That's not a vacation. That's a dictatorship. It's absolutely disgracing. So they're doing everything wrong at the moment. So you got the crud in the pipeline. The sewage works are filled up, unfortunately. And it's going to take time for that unblockage to kind of drain out into the sea. And it's going to hopefully be purified. Hopefully this report will shame them. And then in March, the board will elect, people on the board. Will that actually get changed? And then they're going, okay, the direction you're going is not for the money. Because it's not just harming us. It's harming other now industries. The toy industry. The comic industry. Because nobody's buying Hasbro toys. Or they wouldn't be laying off people. Marvel. Who's buying new Marvel comics? Nobody, because they're absolutely terrible. The artwork's terrible. The writing is terrible. It just looks cheap. Just go back to the old style of the 90s. Not like, the Bronze Age. That's a lot of up here. But it's terrible. You go and then... I just get annoyed with the comics because I do collect. And it's horrible to see just that reluctancy of, what should be good. And you should be aspiring to, I want to afford that Marvel comic. I want to get to that. And now you're like, I ain't buying that. It's not a great character. It was a great character. Now they destroyed it. But this, yes, February the 8th, put it in your diaries. It's one to look out for, because if you took out Avatar, I wonder where they would be. Wow. I bet you that report is going to think, and it'd be good because at the moment you've got all the traders and the investors going, it can only go up. At the moment, it can only go down, because who is going to be engaged enough to be interested in the new Disney project? If it's Star Wars or if it's Marvel, everybody hates Marvel at the moment, so they've got to reboot that back up, and I mean everybody hates it. Anybody who invests in it, I don't want this. Oh yes, I bought a new. I'm gonna say Grogu. Yeah, let's say that. Oh, marketing ploy. You're sucked in. It's like, oh look, yellow and red. That's what McDonald's does. I must eat there. That's Disney at the moment. They're using these ploys because the Mandalorian, everybody knows I like that, is Grogu should not be in that, but they've left him in there because they can't think beyond their own hand, because people were buying Grogu, buying Grogu. We don't want to remove that character. People are they buying it? because it looks like there was a mass rush. Yeah, and you're going to get the people obsessed with, I get that, with certain characters and certain franchises, and they're literally going to be like, I don't know what I'm watching, but it must be good because it's got Marvel stamp, Star Wars stamp, Disney stamp. It's, that, move aside, you can argue as much on Twitter, but you look like an idiot. You sound like an idiot. Yeah, it's, what the wholesome Disney was, the Mickeys, the Goofies, the Minnie Mouse, for God's sake, is literally gone. The dream has gone out of Disney, unfortunately. And as a Brit, I hear the politics coming out of there, and you're like, oh, wow. No, I'm glad I'm on the other side of the pond, because you can guarantee people in Albania look and go, what are you talking about? We get it over here because of the twit-twat universe. There should be a twit-twat universe. We just put people, you just stay there. Enjoy. We're just putting a fence around you. It's okay. They do it in China that you all praise. You all buy your stuff with China, so you're fine. They do it. You don't mind then, do you? Because you praise them. Yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, the exchange when it rings and they get this the embark, and I bet you the impact of Avatar doing so well will increase that share price, and it will look like there's going to be a spike because they've got rid of they're going to announce the staff cuts and this, but you can read between the lines. If you proper go for it, you can read between the lines. And then I think the second quarter is where it's going to pan out, and there's going to have to be some great announcements, because what's in the pipeline for the parks, the shows, the movies, that second quarter is going to be awful because nobody's caring and nobody's buying. And you get that inflation, you get that kind of fake inflation where they make the stores buy the product. What's it called? The Spare did the best on the day, except for everybody didn't realise that the stores had been told that they had to buy X amount. That goes into their sales figure. Yeah? Then if you looked, on the same day, that book went half price. It's a lie. It's what they say, because they are selling, but it's not going to the customer. It's selling in the shops, because the shops aren't going, sell and return what I used to be. It's like, no, you have to buy it. We're stuck with these books, our price. What are we making on it? We're making absolutely nothing. Yeah, just get it out there, because we don't want that stock in our store. Why did it go down half price? Exactly that. If you look at all this, it all goes half price. The other, except for the vintage line and probably the retro line for the Star Wars, all went down. It was like 12 quid. And I've got a box. Where's the box? I think it's over there. Of just ones that I got 50p to £1 each. Action figures, £50 to £1 each of Star Wars. It's not £50, 50p. 50p to £1. You're not going to get that if the franchise is doing well. Yeah. Mostly, like, you look at now the secondary market, because people get pissed off about wanting to buy to Disney or anything else like that. I'm going to the second market. I'm not going to go direct and buy off them. And it hurts the impact of other smaller independents, because now it's all eBay, isn't it? Unless you're a retailer who's managing to get vintage and retro and back copies, you're going to struggle. If you're playing to the new, you're going to struggle, because the new, they're laying off their staffs. They're cutting back. It's a bit of a worry. So, yeah, it'd be interesting. We got that. I think this February one will tell us if the March board, votes is going to go through, because you're going to get that. There's a what's it called, a proxy fight, isn't it, at the moment, to get that number. So there's going to be, what we won't see in the background is all them backhands, you know, oh, I'll give you this, I'll give you that, to the shareholders who are on the board to actually get, you know, which way they're going to vote. You know, so it'd be interesting. Very interesting. Yes. Keep the date in mind, because I'm guessing it's going to be interesting. Because you got, what's it, got Disney kind of bolt out Fox and all that, didn't they? And go things, but like they're even like they're going to launch their ad tier system. What they screwed up, and now they're putting that impact on you. Now, I don't mind ads if the ads are like, this show is sponsored by Fruit and Bear condoms, your greatest bearish condom that you can use in the wilderness. Don't care. Then the show runs. If it's now doing what they did on some Amazon Prime videos, is non-ad free, and it cuts you halfway through, they're going to lose subscribers. You're going to do it. You're going to lose subscribers, and it will just people just going back to a ship that sails in the sea, because you know you get the HD qualities on those now. So I think they've got to be careful which way they're going to do with this launch of the sub, because they predicted, oh, we're going to get so many subs, so many, you know. Everybody wants more subscribers. I want more subscribers. Don't get it. You know, wish in one hand, shit in the other. See which one fills up first. It's just, yeah. It just throws you. I keep throwing my hands up because I'm just bewildered sometimes. Because I think even the biggest Disney fan would be like, I like to sit down with these guys and just, you know, talk to them. Direct them in certain ways. Because you can't be that blind. You know, you just can't keep smashing your head against the wall and going, things are going to, I like this, I like this, I like this, things are going to change. It's just a ride, and it's different. It's something different. We've not seen it before, so it's got to be good. Yeah. Stop banging your heads against the wall. If the market's saying this, and every, you know, the financials tell you a lot, and the financial tell you that you may shout, you may scream if you're into this, but everybody else just wants to jump. And they have. Stop buying. Stop buying. You know, stop watching, stop buying, stop paying for your subscription. Because if you look at what's on Disney Plus in the moment, and if they started doing ads, 50% of people are going to go. Yeah, nothing on Amazon, nothing on Netflix at the moment. You know, the only thing that's interesting is stuff on a weaker platform, Paramount Plus. That's probably the weakest one out there. And they got interesting, but you binge watch it and it's gone. You know, that's Sylvester Stallone one. What I might do a thing about. Yeah. On that rant. I'm ranting today. I'm in my rant mode. Coffee helps. But yeah, give us a comment if you think that February 8th is going to be important. But it's going to be interesting. I think it's going to be interesting. It's going to tell us a lot. But yes. But as always, give us a like if you want to like. Stasis Geek out.